great day the Most High has given us. And I'm rejoicing by getting out here and telling my testimony. A man that was possessed to now I'm obsessed with my Father's business. Just as Yahusha was, and as we see in our text of the day, the fellow with the legion of angels cast out of him. And the reason I get so excited about the Most High's thought for us today is because of our thought for today. The man went from possessed to instantly obsessed. Like I said before, too much is given, much is required. And I don't know about you, but the Most High has given a whole lot to me and for me. And like he gave to our people, he said, I've given the Egyptians as a ransom for you. So I think it's amazing that the Most High cares for us so much. And right before he went and got this man, he spoke on that parable, not only one of the lost sheep, but also the one of the seed sown and the mustard seed. See, the Most High's love for that man fell on real good ground. That ground had been prepared for years. Because when he saw Yahusha, I believe in my heart he knew that his answer came. You see, I believe that man was out there in the tombs crying out to the Most High for some help. And that's very encouraging for us today. Those of us that are living in our self-made tombs many of times. And we're basically just going through the motions, making silent cries and silent screams. And some of us literally cutting ourselves, just as this young man was. Now, how many of us know Yahusha is the answer for the world today? Above him, there is no other. Yahusha is the way. But you have to want it. And see, I believe the Most High allowed this man to go through what he went through for that testimony's sake. And some folks will be like, nah, he wouldn't. But he did the same thing for the guy that was blind. When them jokers were asking, why or what sin did this man commit, or what sin did his parents commit that put him in this situation? And Yahushua Yahusha gave the greatest answer of all. He said, neither. This was done so your blind eyes could see. So that in hope, your dummy butt will see. And forgive me for talking about our peoples like that. Because you know there had to be Negroes. There had to be us Negroes, us folks. Instead of like this town, where really this region, so the folks went out and told the people of the city and of the county. So they came back, and instead of being joyful, one, that the man was relieved or saved from his agony, no doubt, which they knew about. They sent men out to chain him up so he wouldn't come terrorize them. In my own opinion. But anyway, them folks, just like them Sadducees, would rather see the man blind or would rather see the man still filled with legions than for Yahusha to have delivered him. And it was all about their selfish intent anyway. And that being them swine. Just like the story I told a day or so ago about a fellow that was talking to, I want to say it was a preacher friend, but I don't want to lie and say I know for sure. But he was talking to a Hebrew brother, and that fella said, I'd rather die and go to hell than to give up my barbecue. And see, literally, this is what that city did. Well, that whole region. Well, I say city and county. And I don't want to lie, because within the populace was that city also. So maybe some of the men out of that city believed and marveled, like the text said, all of them marveled. But they asked him to get away from their coast. And I would imagine them Negroes had swine feeding all along the coast. That's why they wanted them away from there. They ain't want to lose no more stock that they had in them pigs, for their interest. They didn't want to lose their interest they had in them swine. But like I said, that fella went on to being obsessed. All he could think about was Yahusha and the Most High setting him free. So his thing was, let me roll with you. Maybe we can do a tag team with this thing. But Yahusha said, no, what I need you to do is go tell your friends and family what the Most High did for you. See, Yahusha was all about pouring the glory back at the Father, because he knew that the Father sent him into that region for that one lost sheep. And the Most High saved him through Yahushua HaMashiach. And see, he's our answer, all of our answer for today. No matter where we find ourselves at. Like I said, I was possessed with, ain't no need to clean it up. I was possessed with a demon of pornography. And I could hear that nigga talking to me too. Come on, you can get by with this. Come on. It's only a pretty picture of the young lady. And that pretty picture turned into a swimsuit picture. And then that swimsuit picture turned into nudies. And then the nude pictures turned into the action. And we all know what I'm talking about. Ain't no need to say it. And wanting to see it. And the next thing you know, if I weren't careful, or the Most High didn't give me enough grace and mercy, I would have went out and act on them thoughts that demon was trying to get me out to perform. And on many occasions I did before I was married. I ain't gonna lie. See, we have to tell the truth and shame the devil. Or shame that actual demon that tricked me out there. He tricked me, but it was up through my own lust. And see, it wasn't until the Most High had to allow some things to go down, to which totally made me put the pornography on the scale, the results on the scale, and walking without it, and living without it. And I came to a clear, precise understanding. One day now, it didn't take a whole lot. This is not what I need or want in my life. And I gotta be honest also, that don't mean I haven't been tested and tried with that same thing consistently. No, almost every day, the opportunity is put before me to lust after a young lady or a woman. But with that same consistency, I gotta replay that thought in my head of that situation the Most High allowed me to get in, or I put myself in, and I come back with the same answer every day. No, it ain't worth it. The one thing I love the Most High more than I love you and what you're trying to get me into. Because where you're trying to get to me or get me to is only going to lead to death. And see, we have to start rationalizing the truth in our mind. And not always what we want. Put them skills in your mind. Say, okay, if I do this, this is what's gonna happen. If I do that, this is what's gonna happen. And see, the sad thing, which is not sad, is a good thing for most of us. We would get by with it 4 or 5, maybe 6 times. Then on that 7th time, here come the hammer of judgment. And see, now all of that time that we're doing what we wanted to do, the Most High is whispering to us. Now you know that's gonna cost you something. Just like one time, I was about to go get into some mess, and I was riding up the highway, and I saw a sign that said, "You're gonna regret this one day." And you know what? I have grown to regret it. But I've learned from that regret also, and that mistake also, well, that willful mistake, because it was still a mistake, but I meant to do it. So even after that, I kept on going. I said, no, I'm going to do this. This is what I want. And I was going to get it. And I ain't gonna lie, I didn't regret it that same day. But in the long run, even now, I regret it. Not because I'm not forgiven for it, but because of the pain that I caused myself and other folks. And sometimes folks would never look at you the same. Even though you come into the truth, you may even apologize. Once them promises was made, so we can get what we wanted, folks were depending on us to keep it. So after we got what we wanted, we burnt up the road and left our heart forever hurt and having disdain towards us. See, all we can do then is pray the Most High will heal them. Yes, we try to make amends. And that's even according to the Most High's will and His direction. Because to be quite honest, sometimes it's best leaving it alone and letting the Most High deal with both of you, or however many you done affected negatively. And see, this is why I'm so obsessed with the Most High and His plan for my life, because I live like pure hell. When I was out there on them streets. To be quite honest, I ain't care about nobody but Big Bob. Big Bob's plate, Big Bob's high, Big Bob's fun. I'll leave it at that. As long as I had them things and a place to lay my head at night, I was good. I was good. But you see, just as I talked about me training folks as a sales manager and one of the main trainers at my position got held at AutoZone. I also was training other folks while I was out here in this world when I was doing no good. Like I always say, folks are always watching. Not only are they watching, but they're learning. See, I always say also, you never know where people are at. See, at that time, they could be needing the righteous brother, living righteously before him. But no, they got the unrighteous fella living selfishly. And see, that's what it's all about. Whether you're gonna live honorably for the Most High, which first and foremost you gotta know it means a lifestyle of unselfishness. As we see in and through the life of Yahushua. See, that fella came and gave it all. He said, send me, I'll go. Put me in the game, coach. Cause I love them old fools just more than you do. They're my brothers and sisters. And pardon me once again for calling our people fools. And all those that would cling to us as we cling to him. Because we were our fools. Let me hold that thought. Because we were fools. When we decided to live that life without Christ or the Most High. That was a foolish decision on our part. Even after the calls had been put out over and over on a consistent basis. That call has been put out just as much, if not more, than the calls that were put out for us to do evil. I'm gonna call it for today with this recording anyway, because it's starting to sprinkle a little too hard. Really, it's a light rain. And I think what I'm gonna do is go around the parking lot one time and then go back out of the park to where I was parking on the back parking lot. But keep that thought in mind today. And really, that's the thought that we need to have. Let this mind be in us that was in Yahushua HaMashiach, who humbled himself unto death to get at his Father's business. And also, the fellow that had the legion of demons cast out of him and went on out into ministry. And wherever he told his story in that 10-city region, all the men marveled. Now that's a testimony, because what I'm sure happened is there was a great amount of stories already about this fellow. Folks heard about him in that region. It was like, you know, there's a man that lives in the mountains and in the tombs that can't be bound with chains, and even fetters couldn't hold him. So once he was redeemed and saved by the Master, he had a show enough testimony. And see, that's how my testimony is. Folks know about Big Bob and them parts I'm from. I was the quiet, sneaky fella, but I've created a whole lot of dust storms. And I guess what I'm saying, I had a lot of dirt. I raised a lot of dirt or hail or sand in my day. So now, for folks to see me and the transformation the Most High made in my life, quite a few of them are marveling also. But like I said, stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom. Oh boy, I just want to thank the Most High for allowing us to complete this ride today. As you will see in the recording, I was getting a bit damp, to say the least. You can see that water on me. But I thank the Most High who was able to get this ride accomplished. Because to be honest with you, it's kind of tough spending 2 days off, you know, just like on your regular job, and then end up missing that Monday. Oh boy. You're already somewhat lazy from the last 2 days off. So you're like, oh boy, I feel kind of drained before you can get out there and get at your job or at your exercise and work. But I just wanted to say I thank the Most High for this opportunity, because as it is now, that rain had become steady. And to be honest, it looked like it tapered off again into another mist. And I think also sometimes that fine mist can be worse, because it's hitting every spot. That rain ain't quite hitting every spot like that mist is. That mist is like going through a sheet. But I'm not complaining, thank the Most High. We're able to get it in.
The Most High is so good. But I'm a hush today. I've been telling myself I need to back off of talking so much on these recordings. But stay up and keep pushing forward in the right direction. Shalom.